Question here, I gotta read this one. This is from Bill Davis. I don't want, I gotta read this one.
You should run it.
I just got it. Regarding home rule, my question is the fear that home rule will stop economic growth for our area by denying the right for landowners to properly use their property to gain economic value. For local communities should allow the state to set the regulations. Retired people in public sections of our economy are hurting seriously, making decisions today. Do I eat, stay warm, or take my medicine? Case in point, from 1970 to 2011, my personal heating bill with the same gallons used has gone from $240 to $5,000. How can local citizens stay here, live, raise a family, etc., under these conditions? Jim wants to ask, we'll give you that. You had a decent one.
Take all the rest.
Well, Bill and everyone, I think, no question that we face difficult economic times, and obviously, collectively, we need to move forward toward better economic times. As I said earlier, this home rule legislation is not designed to kill economic development. It is designed to give local governments, local people a voice in what they want their community to look like, what is for them to determine locally what is compatible with community priorities. And the key in this, as well as any other business activity, we have many businesses represented here today. Other business entities are subject to local home rule provisions today, and so this is not that unusual. This is not just something out of the sky that we suddenly decided to impose something that is going to just target one particular industry. In terms of car dealerships, there's certain parts of the town of Oneonta where you can put your car dealerships. You can't put it in every place where a property owner may wish to have one. I mean, that is the current law and well-established principle in New York State. And so this legislation would simply bring that principle to this particular activity, because local citizens, local planning boards, local governing boards make decisions regarding what is compatible with their community priorities, and that would include this industry in that. So I would say, going forward, I think we have a lot we need to do in terms of economic development in this county, in this area, and rather than just hanging our hat on one particular industry, I think there's a lot more that needs to be done, and I would hope that this group would become more involved. I welcome this type of involvement in decision making. For example, I cover 7 counties, so I get plus travel around the state a lot as well. I get a broader perspective. I would say we need to talk to our county board of representatives. We need to beef up our economic development efforts here in this county. What I see in my other counties in my district, what they invest in their economic development activities, we are woefully inadequate in Otsego County. I would point out that with the regional economic development councils, they just did all their report here recently. I'd say that the projects here in Otsego County were pretty anemic compared to other counties. Whose fault is that? I think that's collectively everyone's fault in this county. All decision makers. I think I'd like to see this group become more of a voice in beefing up our local economic development efforts. There's going to be another round of Regional Economic Development Council awards. We had the biggest one here was close to $1 million, in housing, helping low-income housing. As important as that is, that was the biggest award here in Otsego County.